As the tricolor flutters majestically, process. As the tricolor
ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿ ನೀಕಿದೆ ನಿತಾಂತ ನವನೀರಾಜನಮೋ. ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿ ನೀಕಿದೆ ನಿತಾಂತ ನವನೀರಾಜನಮೋ. ಅಶೇಷ ಪೂಜಾ ಶಿರೀಷ ಮೂಲತೋ ಅಗಣಿತ ನರ ನಾರೀ ಜನಮೋ. ಅಶೇಷ ಪೂಜಾ ಶಿರೀಷ ಮೂಲತೋ ಅಗಣಿತ ನರ ನಾರೀ ಜನಮೋ. ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಭಾರತ ಜನನಿ ನೀಕಿದೆ ನಿತಾಂತ ನವನೀರಾಜನಮೋ. ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಭಾರತ ನವನೀರಾಜನಮೋ. ನಿತಾಂತ ನವನೀರಾಜನಮೋ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Let me first extend my warm Republic Day wishes to all of you. And as we stand here to celebrate our 73rd Republic Day, it's time for us to recall what exactly we are doing here today, why we are standing here today. Yes, children, can any one of you tell me? Whoever is present? If you ask any student, what is a Republic Day? They just say it's a holiday for the school. Correct? Is it a holiday for the school? No. So it's time for us to understand that a celebration is not a holiday, but it is the time to recall our responsibilities towards the country. And we all know that India has become independent in 1947 and we became republic in the year 1950. And we all know our constitution was formed officially by November 26th, 1949, and it came into existence from 1950, January 26th. And you also know that it is one of the best constitution that was ever framed under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. At this point, I want to compare the constitution with our religious books. How our religious books tells us what we should do as a human being, what we should not do. The same way the constitution tells us what are our rights and what are our responsibilities. If you are asking for our rights, we should be able to fulfill our responsibilities. It is similar to the rules of the school. And you know what are the fundamental rights? How many fundamental rights are there? That is what I request all of you at this point on this day. And also I have to take a special mention to our chief guest, who had come here in spite of the pandemic, who had, though there was no parades going on by the NCC anywhere, he has taken the trouble after our invitation by our director, sir. And I really thank you for that, sir. It was really great. And I hope that we had a better gathering here and might be in the next year when we are not out, or we can say when we are out of this pandemic, we can have a better gathering and we can hear more from Sir to all our students. I don't want to take longer time. I just want to quote one saying of Mark Twain, who says, India is the cradle of human race, the birthplace of human speech, the mother of history, the grandmother of legend, and the great-grandmother of tradition. Our most valuable and most instructive materials in the history of man are treasured up in India only. So on this 73rd anniversary, let us all remind ourselves that as citizens of this country, it is upon our shoulders to carry this legend forward. And once again, I wish you all a happy Republic Day. Thank you, sir.
Now, we call upon the in-charge principal of VVIT to address us.
Beloved principal, beloved chairman, principal of the school, directors, my colleagues and students. I'll just like to take off from where your principal had left. See, it's like the Constitution of India is the best one in the world, but fortunately or unfortunately, it is open for several interpretations. And as Mark Twain has said, we have the best tradition in the world, and today we have people trying to define what democracy is and what governance is. For example, a handful of billionaires, they are trying to tell how to run a government in the name of democracy. Why was this possible? This was possible because of the artificial intelligence and other technological advances. For example, today we debate whether to celebrate Netaji's birthday as a national festival. There is a lot of criticism. Some of the buzzwords we find in the media are like tolerance, freedom. And these are interpreted, misinterpreted, and they are taken to a large extreme. For example, what is freedom? Can we say whatever we want to say and call it freedom of expression? And can we do whatever we want to do and call the others intolerant? These are some of the things which every student has to keep in mind. For example, if you try to spend more time online in the name of education, but you don't actually go through your lessons or whatever, open some videos at the back or play some games. This message is to my online students also. Like then, what do we call? You tell your parent that they're not giving you freedom. They're always putting tabs on you. You call your parent intolerant. What do they say? They simply say, focus yourself, spend time on your studies, listen to what others say. So this is how interpretation goes away. Even democracy for that matter, we have billionaires who made a lot of money during COVID time. They tell India what democracy is and what tolerance is. So what I want you to do is think very clearly about these aspects. Think and try to understand what real freedom is. Real freedom is to keep yourself happy and make others happy. It lies in this concept. So when do you feel happy? When others feel happy. It's a kind of reciprocal and mutual relationship. I wish you all a happy Republic Day. Thank you once again.
On behalf of our Honorable Chairman of Viva and VVIT, Sri Vidyasagar Sir, respected Principal, Srimati Sarala Madam, In-charge Principal, Sri Raghuram Sir, all our academic coordinators, teaching and non-teaching staff, and our beloved children and their parents, a warm and hearty welcome to our chief guest, Colonel Virendra Singh Sir, on this auspicious day of Republic Day celebrations. We thank you, sir, for accepting and coming here under these prevailing conditions to bless our children. Thank you very much, sir. And dear children, there are 2 days in every year which are very, very important for all of us. One is 15th August and the other is 26th Jan. To understand the importance of 26th January, it is essential for us to understand the importance and appreciate the 15th August's importance. Till 400 years back, in general, all Indians led a very peaceful, simple, and humble life. But as the invasions started by the outsiders, the life has changed. The difficulties have started. The individuality was lost. And finally, on 15th August 1947, until we got independence, our forefathers suffered a lot. I can quote a simple example that keeps bothering me always. Before independence, Indians were never allowed into a compartment of the train in which Britishers were traveling. It's our own country, it's our own land, it's our own resources, and it's our own hard work. But somebody else was enjoying, the outsiders. After a lot of struggle and sacrifices of their lives, happiness, and riches by thousands of great personalities, we got our independence, what we are enjoying today. Yes, that is the significance of 15th August. Now, after we got independence, there were many languages, many religions, traditions, and customs. And to have unified single nation, we were in the need of a common code and common fundamental principles. And that's how the Constitution of India came into existence under the leadership of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. And it took around 2 years, 11 months and 18 days to complete. And finally on 26 January 1950, it came into effect. And to remember that day, 26 January, every year we celebrate as Republic Day. To travel from Guntur to Visakhapatnam, it used to take more than 16 hours with a train having a coal engine and about 100 stops in between. Wells and ponds were our swimming pools. The luxuries like ACs, cars, the sports academies, the flights, and the schools like Viva were almost not there for 100% of children and population. That was the situation. And from there, for few decades, the people of all sectors have worked hard to come to this standard. The sectors include farmers, engineers, doctors, businessmen, lawmakers, industrialists, and of course, more importantly, the teachers who have uplifted the morale of the children and the parents always. And today, we have a page in all fields when there is a book in the world. And now the responsibility is yours. All the facilities are at your footsteps, dear children. We have seen the way you had the commitment, the mental stability, and the patience when you all had a very tough time for 2 years in the precious part of your life as children. We are very happy the way you have come out of that situation and got adjusted very fast. And once again, we want you all to do well in your life, be successful, and see that our nation is developed. Because when we go back again, the same difficulties will start again. So, to be a most developed country in the world, we need all our children to do well and become young leaders and take lead to show the path to the entire world in traditions, customs, and the development. Dear children, wish you all the best in all walks of your life and a very, very happy Republic Day once again. Thank you. Jai Bharat.
We are glad and proud to have an eminent personality, Colonel Virender Singh. He served as the administrative officer for the 25th AP Battalion NCC and was commissioned in December 1992. He completed 29 years of service. He served in different parts of India in all sectors. To mention a few, he served in Jammu and Kashmir, in the northern as well as southern parts of India. He also served in the northeastern and southwestern parts of our country. To put in a nutshell, he served throughout the length and breadth of our country. He is currently serving the 25th AP Battalion with effect from September 2021. We rarely get an opportunity to listen to such a great personality. We have one such person amidst us today. I now request Colonel Virender Singh, our Honorable Chief Guest, to address us on this occasion.
Audible. First of all, we'll start off by saying Bharat Mata Ki Jai. 3 times with me. Bharat Mata Ki. See, Guntur must listen from here. So the crowd must swell. Bharat Mata Ki. Bharat Mata Ki. Bharat Mata Ki. Respected Chairman, sir, the Director, Principal Ma'am, and faculty members and dear students. First of all, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be the chief guest at your institute on this occasion of Republic Day. Well, I had penned my thoughts yesterday and I said, whatever I feel about this day, I must talk. Go into the dynamics. Enough has been spoken about the Republic Day as to why is it celebrated. The Constitution came into effect this day. I'll speak from the military and the students' point of view. This Republic Day is special because this comes at the time when we are celebrating 75th year of the Amrit Mahotsav, that is independence. A lot of things are happening in the country. Recently we had also commemorated the victory over Bangladesh, 1971 operations. So this also comes at that time. The Bangladesh victory, let me tell you, gentlemen, was one of the finest victories of the Indian Armed Forces, where you could create one nation against the other nation. Nobody in this world, nowhere in this world this has happened before, that you have created a nation out of another nation. So let's salute our martyrs. One more good thing is happening nowadays. The Amar Jawan Jyoti has been amalgamated with the National War Memorial. See, the entire war memorial is wherever the persons have been martyred, right from the beginning. Their names are engraved there. So why did we need a Amar Jawan Jyotis? I'll not get into the politics of it. But then it is the right move from the government to honor the war memorial and amalgamating the Amar Jawan Jyoti with the war memorial. We are now progressing by leaps and bounds. You all know that. Atmanirbhar Bharat, which is the mantra of today. And we all know the startups and the various things that are happening in the country. The young bright sparks, the students, they are the future of tomorrow. And they must, participate in all these things and for the better future. Make in India, another campaign. A lot of organizations are coming in. So these all things are going to strengthen our country in near future. And we'll see the results. See, we'll not get the results in day or two. But yes, in times to come, we'll see the results. Make in India. Another spectacular campaign by the government. Why I'm talking to the students for this, because you must come forward. Make use of all these things and make our country proud. After all, you are the future of the country. Tomorrow, everybody is looking up. You want to make the nation, you will deserve it tomorrow. We are a spent force, all those above 50. But whatever you want to make your nation, whatever you want to make your future, you will do it. And that is, you can do it by contributing towards your nation. And that is what exactly the Republic Day teaches you. Unity in diversity. I appeal, exhort all students in contributing their best towards making our nation great. When I say that, I mean it. Because there are a lot of hurdles in your way. The future is bright but full of hurdles. You will have to come up with special ideas, be patriotic in your thinking, be disciplined, and that is how you will be able to make a difference in your society, in your country as such. Also, as an army officer, I'll tell you one thing now today, that we are a very, very disciplined army. There is no match to our Indian armed forces. The way we program our war methods, war games, it is unparalleled. No country in this world does that the way we Indian Army do it. And because of this, our borders are safe. We've got a tradition in the Indian Army. We go by small units. Punjab Regiment, Jat Regiment, Madras Regiment. Whole lot of regiments. And it is this regimentation which is keeping the units live. Naam, Namak, Nishan. These three things. And a Jawan and an officer or all appointments of that unit will do everything to guard our nation. You have seen this thing in Galwan, where we had a bloody fight and we gave a bloody nose to the Chinese. You have seen it n number of times. Every day our Jawans are, making supreme sacrifices at the borders, that is J&K, in extreme rough weather conditions. One can't even imagine. Right now when I am talking to you, people are still eye to eyeball, they are sitting at eye to eyeball contact with the Pakistanis or the Chinese at extreme temperatures. Here the temperatures are very good, but in north it is extremely cold wave now that is prevailing. So let me tell you that Indian Army is by far the best army in the world. When we send our contingents outside for competitions, there are rarely any armies which say that, the Indian soldiers are not the best. They are the best. They are hard, they are tough, they are battle hardened. The army leads by example. So let me assure you, our borders are very, very safe. Our citizens are safe. Our private citizens are safe. You all are safe. When I'm talking to you right now. Because people are doing their job wherever they are. the hologram of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose that has been erected at the Amar Jawan Jyoti. At the right time, right felicitations, right honor is being given to our great leaders, our heroes of yesterday. Because they have given their yesterdays for our tomorrow, our today. People are giving their lives today for your better tomorrow. Just remember that. Today, as I speak, Rajpath will witness the display of the might of the Indian Armed Forces. The best equipment in the world, the best military equipment in the world will be on display. The best regiments of the Indian Army will be on display at Rajpath. So that is the pride of the nation. See, if we are not secured, then nothing is secured in this world. If we are secured, then everything is secured. Today we are all sitting because we are secured. And how does it feel to be a slave to someone, to some nation? We have seen that. So this independence or this freedom has come at a cost, which we should always remember. There are some things which I want to tell to these students. There are no shortcuts in life. There is no shortcut. There is one saying which goes, in which I quote, the harder I work, the luckier I get. There is nothing known as destiny. You will make your own destiny by working hard. See, if you prepare well for your exam a day before, you're confident that you will do well. You eventually get good marks. If you don't prepare, and if you think that you will get marks, you don't get marks. And you don't qualify for that exam. So always remember, the more hard work you put in, the more luckier you will get. That is what is luck. Says, I am lucky. Mera isme ho gaya selection. No, it is because of your hard work that you have been selected. So whatever input you give in, you get the same output. So you will get the same output, more output, less input, less output. Hard work never goes waste. Like I said earlier, the present challenges can only be, taken care of if we are disciplined, united. And let me tell you, only the fit survives in a nation of 130 crores. Only the survival of the fittest. If you are fit, you will survive. If you are not fit, you will not survive. So everyone has to be fit. By fit, I am not saying only physically fit, mentally, physically, financially, economically, everything. You have to be fit. Otherwise, you will not survive. And you have to be fearless. I know it is difficult, but try say a no to a no. It is not always yes, sir. Stand up for the wrong also. Have your own opinions in life. If you're not feeling it right, say no. Be fearless. It is one of the virtues. Fearless in whatever you're doing. work hard and play hard and study hard. Games, co-curricular activities are very, very important. Work very hard, study hard, but play hard. That will keep you healthy, that will keep you fit. Always remember this. Be a leader, not a follower. Lead in small aspects of life, you will feel good about yourself. Try make this change in you. Everyone can't be a leader, but yes, one must try to be a leader. Don't be a follower. And you will see the change in yourself. I think I have spoken a lot, and I think it is, you keep listening this from your principals and teachers there, but this is what I wanted to actually say on this Republic Day. Are there any, let me tell you about the girls. You must also think of joining the armed forces as lady officers. You must give it a shot. It is a very good prospect. If you are not thinking about these things, I've heard that this college or this institute also prepares you for National Defense Academy and other courses. And that's the right thing, but you must get motivated in case you want to serve the country well. So be patriotic, be strong, be united. That's all I was thinking of telling you all. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Happy Republic Day, everyone. You can be happy about this Republic Day because last couple of weeks, a lot of reports have been coming up that we'll probably be at the end of this pandemic stage in the next couple of months. Our country as a nation, our plans were derailed in the last couple of years. We're almost a 3 trillion economy a couple of years ago, and we're still there, or somewhere down, even less than that now. We were supposed to be a 5 trillion by now, or at least by next year. So as a country, we can hope for better times now, and country won't grow on its own. We'll have to grow together. So good wishes for all of us and the country in the next few years. Thank you.
I now request Domi sir to.
And this is an auspicious day, and my duty is to propose the vote of thanks. And before that, I would like to mention one statement and which the speakers elaborated upon. the independence would have been meaningless without this Republic Day. We got the freedom on 15th of August 1947. That would have opened a box of Pandora in which we could have had number of problems cropping up. There comes the importance of the Republic Day, in which the control was done as to how to use our freedom. Had it not been there, sir already opened a discussion regarding that. Where does the freedom end and where does the control discipline starts? Okay, that was the day in which we celebrate. Actually, we have every reason to celebrate it today as Republic Day, because this is the day which gave us the foundation for our freedom. Okay, and for that, as my duty goes, saying the word of thanks, I think I would like to express my first word of thanks to the people who are behind framing the wonderful constitution of India, the longest written constitution, and especially the head of it, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar sir. So we would like to express our thanks to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Then, of course, today is the day, though it is a pandemic situation, people have gathered. We would have had much better, wonderful show, sir, had it been the normal days. But then we are sorry that we could not put up such a big show. And still, I would like to express my word of thanks to our chairman, sir, with his brief introduction, the message, as always he does. Who is the reason for all this? Thank you, sir. Then our chief guest, Virendra Singh, sir. And I think he dealt in depth and he prepared well. And then he was delving upon the reason why we are free today. 1947 is a past long day, but today we are enjoying the freedom because of the army, the soldiers, the defense system. He elaborated upon it. Then he dealt upon the duty that we have today, the discipline. And he said, the harder we work, the luckier we become. Okay, I think the students can take it as a tag for yourselves. Thank you, sir, for your presence, especially on this pandemic situation. And thank you for your beautiful, wonderful message. Then Director sir gave us all the reason why we should be thankful to all the people who struggled for us. And he elaborated upon the situation that existed a few years even before independence and even after. Then our sir, Judge Raghuram sir also gave us an open topic where we can discuss regarding freedom and discipline. I think the students especially here should take a lecture from sir regarding where to draw the line between freedom and discipline. And our principal madam gave us the basic structure of a Republic Day, why we should celebrate and how and what. And I would like to thank each of these people who gave us a wonderful insight into the celebration that we do today. Then I would like to thank all the people behind this beautiful celebration, and especially who worked hard and could not put up their show today. So still, we should be thankful because they have been working hard for different parade, cultural items, and other things. Thank you very much for all this, especially the teachers behind them. Then we find the arrangements under the guidance of B.V. Rao sir and company, then the music people, then everyone who are present here. Thank you so much for your presence and contribution. Thank you very much. Thank you.